Hello, I'm Ash, and welcome back to my TCG channel. Ignore the background. I've got nothing to actually put in the background for today's video, so I'm just playing some Roblox. Today we'll be talking about some fan-made lore by me about Build-A-Bear or Build-A-Bear, Build-A-Bar. I don't know. I still need to get Hinchy to help me pronounce these names. How this video is going to work? I'm going to go through each stage of his family's life and whatnot. Not each stage, but like just a quick history of what I think Build-A-Bear's family and current life should be. If you do enjoy, please like and subscribe. If you are interested in the Dynasty TCG, do check out the Discord. And yeah, let's jump right into this. So first things first, we have his father. Now, to me, his father should be like a metal worker or like a blacksmith, right? Who created weapons and armor for the war because it's set around 220 CE to 280 CE, which is the Three Kingdoms War of China. So to me, he's creating weapons and armor for the war. He actually never, to me, he never joined the war. And he was he's a reasonable time to be born, 200 CE. And he married his wife, who is Build-A-Bear's mother. To me, that she seems like she would be, a wise, like a wise woman or like a midwife. She would never raise her voice to argue, but she was strong and firm with her opinion and words. She would be very convincing, in my opinion. She helps people with childbirth and illnesses with herbal remedies. And to me, she should be born in 201 CE. Build-A-Bear seems like the type of person to have a brother and a sister. So first, to me, his brother would be born in 220 CE, so the beginning of the war. And in my opinion, he would have switched sides. So he would have went to one of the enemy sides, which I know there's three of them, but I don't know any of them. So through one of the three sides, and he would have been found dead. Well, first he would have been reported missing after joining one of the sides. Then I feel like people would report him dead after finding him on the battlefield. I think he would have died in like 239 CE personally. That seems like a good time for him to die. Moving on to her sister, I feel like she would have been born in 232 CE, made into a wife, and her husband would have been forced into the war as a soldier. She's been like sad about it because they can't find if he's alive or not because he's that deep into it. And then we've got Bar himself. I feel like he would have been born in 224 CE. He would have tried his dad's work of, making weaponry, armor, all that, but fell out of love with it. Like he had a harder time with it. So he would have switched to building. Um, and one of the clients had a daughter, and he fell in love with the daughter. And the daughter also fell in love with him. So they decided to run away to the mountains, built a house, and married. He had a son. I feel like, would have a son after a little bit, and he would have joined the war for revenge, which we'll discuss in a minute. His wife, to me, would have been born in 226 CE, fell in love, Build-A-Bear's client, all that jazz. Was a wife and a mother. Then I feel like she would have died giving birth to the son. And that brings, because the doctor was too late going up to the mountain. Now that brings us to the sun. I feel like the sun would have been born in 246 CE. Tried building, didn't like it, so he went to war. Then he died in 264 CE. And that's the reason why Build-A-Bear joined the war. He joined to avenge his son's death. However, his he was too scared. He's too scared to fight because he knows he's not physically strong enough. But he's happy to support by building, and it's not too full depth. If I was to truly go into full depth, which I probably will one day, I'm gonna need a lot more time than 3 hours, Hinchy. But yeah, it's just quick lore. That's how I see it. Just fan lore. Maybe it's how it turns out. Maybe it's not. Feels right to me, really. So yeah, have a good rest of the day. Bye.